Go. It's this is it. We're here.
What's up, man?
What's up, J. Rare?
I'm glad to see your house is still in one piece from Hurricane Lee there.
Hurricane Lee.
That was vicious, huh?
It blew through. There was leaves everywhere. It's just the. It was a lot. It was a lot to deal with.
You checked your foundation, everything's
Dude,
good.
You know, normally when we get like really heavy rain, we get water in the corner in my workshop.
Do you?
Yeah, water leaks in. Nothing this time. This big hurricane.
Not even the leak in the corner?
Yeah, not even the leaky corner.
Nice, man.
It was. It wasn't bad.
It was pathetic.
It was pathetic.
I wanted it to be brutal.
Yeah, I was hoping for like power outage.
Roof shingles coming off, flying everywhere.
I thought we were going to be recording this just with the cameras and be like, I was like set up a couple of lamps. It would have been fun. We could have like put a couple flashlights.
Storm Chasers episode.
Yeah, it would be like, here we are, Hurricane Lee.
We'll be outside. We're like, ah.
Can't stop us, you son of a bitch. We're like yelling like Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
You never get me, you son of a bitch. Woo! No. Nope.
We survived.
Calm seas.
Yeah.
It's all fine. Everything's good. So, how you been?
Not bad, man. Doing my thing.
Yeah, doing your thing.
Went to that car show out in New York.
Yeah, how was New York? We have a lot to talk about on this episode.
It was good, man. It was good. It's weird for me because those kind of car shows are all like old classic cars and muscle cars, which I love, but like it's kind of boring because like no one does anything fun to them. Yeah,
they keep them like stock.
Yeah, you just like they just restore them and that's it. Like,
which is nice and it's cool.
Yeah, you go to like import shows and all that stuff. It's tons of fun because people just go crazy.
Yeah, they go crazy on a car that they know is not going to be here in 60 years.
But these were like the old timers out in New York, so
that's cool.
But it was still chaos. I mean, there was donuts and burnouts in the streets.
Yeah, was that a Corvette? Just like. That video you posted, just like somebody just losing their tires.
Once nightfall comes, it's crazy. Yeah,
just burning the tires off.
Everyone's like cool all day. Got their kids with them.
Yeah,
and then I swear they go home, drop the kids off, and come right back. Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
It was a great time. Yeah,
cool. Yeah, and that's up in Lake George, right?
Lake George, man. Yeah, that's a beautiful area.
Yeah, you posted a picture or a video of the Minnehaha. Me and my family went on that. It's like that steamboat or whatever. That.
Oh, did you? I wanted to go on it. I don't know.
What are they called? The big paddle boat.
Yeah, big steamboat. Yeah.
Big steamy paddle boat. Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a couple of things I want to say to the audience.
Man. Say it.
I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen you.
Yeah.
This isn't our normal schedule.
This is pretty late. It's going to be a race to Tuesday.
Yeah. It is. It's going to be a little weird.
Yeah.
But
we got it, though. We're good.
So on redbubble.com,
yeah,
I put a few designs on there.
Yeah. You
can buy the logo for Steve Harvey's mustache cream.
Oh, shit.
And Cardi B's. You can buy that stuff.
That's
on
awesome,
shirts.
Dude. Hell yeah.
So, and I ordered a boatload of stickers. So the stickers will be on our website so we can.
If anyone orders that Cardi B one, I will throw up. I will puke.
I want to see it on a hat.
If anybody buys one, you're a savage.
That's the best thing about Redbubble is people can go on there and be like, I like this design, and then I get to choose what article of clothing they can put it on.
Yeah.
I think I got it like T-shirts and hats and shit, and then I think I have them on a pillow. So you could get like a throw pillow for your couch with Cardi B on it,
or Steve Harvey,
or Steve Harvey's mustache cream. Yep. And speaking of that, this podcast is brought to you by Cardi B's Wings and Pizza. If you're looking for a quick meal that'll fill you up
and possibly kill you,
look no further than Cardi B's Wings and Pizza. I lost my spot.
Sorry.
These frozen dinners are made in New York City. That's Cardi B's hometown. And they feature a variety of flavors and toppings that are all disgusting.
Yep.
Don't miss out. Dollar General, I should say Job Lot. That'll probably be the last time we do that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're looking for more sponsors.
That was quick, man. Cardi B.
Yeah, maybe the rest of the month. Maybe we'll do one more. We'll do one more Cardi B's disgusting food. It's gotten gross. You know what?
We're going to drop some new flavors for the last ad.
Yeah.
Okay?
There you go.
Surprise flavors.
Surprise flavors. If you have any suggestions for the surprise flavors.
I'm going to take this off because
it's hot as hell in here.
I'm already getting toasty.
It's these lights.
Yeah, the lights are pretty
brutal.
brutal.
Shit, check out the shirt.
Oh.
East Coast, baby. Yeah, so we're always looking for new sponsors, and, you guys come up with a stupid idea, and we'll talk about it.
We'll do it. I'll draw it.
He'll draw it, really.
We'll make it legit.
That's really I think, the cherry on top, and the part of it that's appealing is not only do I get to write a really ridiculous advertisement for it, but Jared gets to draw something.
That's it.
And the grosser the better.
That's fun.
Something that's fun. You want something fun, I want you to do something gross. So it forces him to not enjoy what he's doing.
Yeah. I'm going to make one.
Yeah?
I'm going to make the next sponsor.
Do it up.
Is that okay?
It's okay with me.
All right. I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'll get something nasty.
So, speaking of your cool shirt, Button Club.
Button Club, baby.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you went Monday?
I went Monday and I went hard. I played all 3 games. We ran 3 different games.
Yeah.
We ran Street Fighter 6. We ran Guilty Gear Strive. And we ran an old Street Fighter, Third Strike.
Third Strike.
And I entered all 3 tournaments, and I lost all 3 tournaments, but I had a good time doing it.
That's what it's all about.
I had a blast.
I mean, you're not there to beat everybody every week.
No, I can't.
And
it's impossible for me.
But, I mean, that would be boring. If you were there beating everybody every week, nobody would want to come back.
No.
They'd be like, this sucks, Jared. Just beat this every time.
Take the money.
Why is this guy throwing, why is he part of, creating this, and then he just kicks everybody's ass?
Yeah.
This sucks.
No, I do try my best, but what can I say? I've only been doing this for 2 years.
What, the gaming?
Just fighting games in general. And most of these kids have been doing it since God knows when, dude. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I underestimate everyone that goes there. When there's a new guy, I get all excited. I'm like, cool, I'm not last place this week.
Yeah.
Still last place, dude. It just so happens they've been grinding at home for the past 6 years. And they're like, Jesus. I think I can come out of my cave today. Go kick some ass.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So I fixed a very interesting instrument this week for Mighty Guitar Repair.
Was it a banjo?
No, it was a bass.
A bass?
But which in itself isn't really all that interesting. But it's a short scale bass. So it's got the length of the neck is like a guitar. So it's not really long. You notice the difference between those two. The bass, the neck's a mile long.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even know that.
So this bass
is this normal for a bass?
Yeah, that's normal size bass. Yeah, so a short scale bass would be a neck it's like that big. Yeah, like a guitar. And it was a Fender Mustang, and it was pink, and it belonged to a little woman.
Wow.
She's like, I need this fixed and that fixed. And
that's awesome.
I was like, pew, pew, pew. I got it all done. And she was like,
you're just the guy. You're the go-to guy.
I'm the go-to. I'm the best.
He's the best around.
Guitar repair person on my street.
That's right. That's right. And he also dips them in gold if you're going down that route.
Yep.
Just hit them up.
Gold dipped. They don't work after that, which is a problem.
Yeah, but they look cool.
Yeah, and the strings are stuck. It doesn't work at all. You can't even play it.
They're
but
just solid.
Throwing it out there, just dip it in solid gold and.
You know what I always wanted to play?
What?
You know the big basses that stand up?
Oh, like a stand-up bass.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love it.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, man.
Wear an Elvis wig.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to start thinking about wigs and masks and things because.
Halloween's coming up.
Yeah, next month is spooky month. It's going to be a scary month, I think, for the podcast. We're going to have to do a lot of, scary stories and creepy things.
Hell yeah.
All month.
Hell yeah.
We're going to celebrate it. Do you like Halloween? Is that
I love Halloween, yeah. I'm gonna try to have like a different mask for each episode.
Okay, it's gonna get expensive. I have a few you can borrow.
Okay, cool, thank you.
They're like, well, the podcast pulled in $12 this month, and Jared spent $400 on masks.
Oh, $400! Wow.
Yeah. Did you get to watch any movies this week?
You know what I watched? I don't know if you brought it up because you've seen it on Netflix, but Anchorman's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Anchorman 1 and 2. I did not know there was a second one.
Yeah, the second one's not that great.
I had a feeling. I haven't watched it yet.
The first one's very... You have to really like Will Ferrell.
For the first one?
Yeah. I mean, I think...
Is he in the second one? Because he wasn't on like the cover.
Yeah, he is. You know what? I noticed that last week. My headphones were crooked. There you go. Is that evened off, everybody? Better than it was last week?
Yeah,
I was so tired last week when we did it. I was like...
Were you? And you pulled it off great.
The padded part was like all the way to one side. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. This is fun. I'm like falling asleep. Oh, so you watched it?
So I watched Anchorman, the first one, just to get... Because it had been a long time.
Yeah.
It was great.
Did you like it?
I still laughed my ass off.
Well, you know, it's really...
It was brand new.
It's funny that you mentioned it because I put it on also.
Did you?
Yeah.
You watched it?
And what was the question that we had was, what movie could we get through?
Yeah.
And I realized that I definitely could not get through that movie.
No, it's a lot.
On mute.
It's
I'm
a lot.
Like, yeah, it's a lot. I was like 5 minutes in. I'm like, nope. I'm like, I remember all the good lines, but I don't remember the movie itself.
Well, I could still do the first Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I believe it.
Try me. Try me.
Try me.
Please don't. I probably
So, so another movie that I watched. I watched like half a movie because my wife wanted to watch it. Well, my wife fell asleep, and then it was like time to go to bed. Yeah, it was great. There's a movie called True Romance with Christian Slater. And all I can say about this movie is apparently it's this great movie that everybody likes. There's a lot of sex scenes in it. And it's just... It didn't age well. I don't know if it's from like the early 90s or whatever.
90s sex scenes? Those are different.
Yeah. I don't know if it was 80s, 90s. I don't know when that movie was made, but it's Dennis Hopper is in it, that actor. I don't know if you know who he is. He's like, you ever watch Speed, the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves? You ever watch, never mind. I can't even think of anything else.
Sorry.
Actually, no, he plays, have you ever seen the live action Mario Brothers from the 90s? So he plays the bad guy there, the head Goomba dude.
Oh, he plays
Bowser.
Bowser, technically.
Bowser, yeah.
Yeah, that movie was strange.
So anyway, he's in it.
All right.
And he's got like a racist rant, like a really, really racist
really?
like rant in the movie.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, it's right before he dies.
Oh my God.
And it's that was about the time I look over at my wife and she's asleep, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm good with this now. Like, there's a lot of really big, good actors in it, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes those movies, like, when they have too many good actors, they just kind of fall flat on their face.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, people must have lost their shit. It was, must have been a great movie and all, but no.
Nope,
not recommended.
Back to Anchorman.
Yep. One thumb down for that one.
Bummer.
That's our movie reviews for the week.
I want a good like horror movie. It's been a long time that like but a good one though. Like what was the last good one you've seen?
We should commit to it now.
Yeah.
That any movie that we talk about, because it's a part of the show,
it is.
We tend to ask each other about what we're watching.
And we drive a lot of people crazy, which is great.
Do we? Yeah, I think we do. I've gotten a lot.
We get a lot of people yelling at their
I've gotten
screens.
a few corrections and a few, dude, what the fuck? I think we should commit to just scary movies for the month of October.
Please. Let's do it. Please.
I mean, the whole month is
I did watch a movie this week that I totally forgot about.
Was it Anchorman?
No. It was the Pope's
hand job.
Nope.
The Pope's best friend.
Nope.
The
Pope's exorcism.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I've seen it.
The main guy is really good as an actor, but then the movie just got so weird. As the more it went on, the crazier it got. And I always find it like tough to get through a movie.
It was too much.
Yeah, like it got really weird. Like Like at first it was about this crazy psychotic demon that took over this 9-year-old little boy, which
and then exorcism.
I already have a trouble with because like a 9-year-old kid can only get so scary. And if that's like the scariest part of the movie, like he's still just a 9-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He might like morph his face a little.
Yeah, my youngest is 9.
Right. That kid, he can't be in a horror movie. He's adorable. It just can't happen. But, so yeah, it was like not scary at all, but it just got really weird.
I'll have to look it up.
Because it like left the 9-year-old boy and went into the Pope's body. And then they like went into the basement and it was like this Satan temple, and then he sat on the throne, and like these portals were opening up. It just got super crazy.
So it got crazy.
Yeah,
like really crazy,
like really off the rails. Yeah.
Huh.
And then it just ends, and I'm like, Jesus.
I hate that.
Yeah.
It's just like
they were like,
done.
how do we end this? Done.
Just radio's good.
Yeah, forget it. Just drop it.
Strange.
Yeah.
Well,
but I'm down for that. All of October, do some scary movies.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah, man.
That's the plan now, anyway.
I'll have to start conjuring up all my scary stories.
Yeah. So this week has been insane. I have 2 pages
of just nonsense
of notes, and I was trying to keep with the prepared month thing that September is, and I just there's so many things that happened.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of like actual like disasters happened.
Yeah.
So
let's do it. Let's
I
dive in.
we might talk about what we can be prepared for, but I think everybody's ready for October. So
the only thing I saw this week was something about Biden. He did something, or lack thereof.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I try to avoid anything that has to do with Joe Biden.
Yeah.
This week.
It popped up on Reddit.
So I want to start with the good news. And the good news is, I don't know if you're a Beastie Boys fan. No, because you're
pretty cool. Go ahead.
Because you're young and I'm old. So they were given their own square in New York City. Yeah. So like a corner of a block in New York City is Beastie Boys Square now.
Oh.
So I thought that was really cool, but I'm only bringing it up because one of the, I think it was Ad Rock, one of the alive members of the Beastie Boys had a quote.
They died?
One of them died, yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately. So he had a quote, and I thought it was really good.
Cool.
So he says, "But it makes me really happy to know that some kid on their way to school 50 years from now is going to pass by this, the sign that says Beastie Boys Square. He's going to pass by this and look up and be like, what the fuck is a Beastie Boy? And why the fuck do they have a square?"
That's what I'm saying.
The most Beastie Boy thing I've ever heard them say. I'm like, that's perfect. Because they're like old guys now. Yeah. So it's... Yeah. I just thought that was very...
I've always had a respect for them because what they were doing for their time was so different.
Right.
So it was kind of like they started something.
Yeah.
But like listening to it like when I was a kid or even now, it's just like... It's just a bunch of noise.
I feel like you would...
A bunch of yelling. And,
I don't know what you like.
But it's like not even yelling though. It's like...
Oh, you got to listen to like
rap yelling.
Their newer, not newest, but like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
In between, like when they started.
They changed things up?
Oh yeah, they changed things up big time. Oh. I mean, they're musicians. They actually know how to play instruments.
Yeah, of course.
So they came up with a lot of really good music. Oh. Ill Communication.
I'll have to listen to
that album.
Sounds familiar.
It's good, man. It's the good familiar. Shit. All right. Now for something really serious. Good one. I'm going to move my screen over to you so you can see it.
Bring it here.
We're going to go with the most depressing thing first.
Wow. First sentence. The death toll.
The death toll.
From the devastating earthquake.
There was a devastating 6.8 magnitude earthquake in Morocco.
Wow.
And like almost 3,000 people.
Interior ministry.
I bet if I refresh that, the number will go up.
Get out of here.
It went down by 1. But it says over 2,900.
How can it go down?
It said 2,901, and now it says over 2,900. So
how can it go down?
I don't know. It didn't really go down.
They were like, this dude's dead. And then they were like, no, we got him.
I was going to try to tie that into some sort of like preparedness, like, but you can't prepare for a...
Is it still happening? Or is that why?
No, I mean, I guess they're still finding people in the rubble or whatever.
Damn, I didn't even know.
Sorry.
Is that bad? Should I have known?
I don't know. I nodded yes. Yes. I mean...
Darn. Like, where'd you hear it? On the news?
I think my wife told me about it. And then I was like, hey, send that to me. I could use that on the podcast. This was like Monday or last weekend.
You're like, yes, 29 people killed. That's content.
I'm like, we'll talk about that on the podcast. And then 400 other things came up, and I'm like... I went like this.
That's it. Game over.
With the pencil.
Game over, dude. That's crazy. That's a lot of people, man.
So that's the prepared month part. What do we do?
Prepare for these earthquakes.
You can't prepare for an earthquake.
You can't prepare for that.
You can't. You can't do it. Nobody can do it.
Imagine being in an earthquake like the movies are, like where your floor is like splitting in two.
Oh yeah, like the movie. Yeah, I always find that kind of unbelievable. You're in a house.
Yeah.
And the whole house splits
and your living room
perfectly.
Just splits in the middle.
Like, oh no, like nothing would collapse immediately.
And it separates, and you have one leg on each side, and you're like, whoa. Yeah, and there's like lava.
So that's it. I don't know how you prepare for that.
6.8 scale. What's the highest? Do you know?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Is it 10?
Let's look it up.
Magnitude 10.
I'll just look it up on this.
Earthquake.
I think we're done with this. All right. Highest magnitude.
Earthquake.
I don't know how to spell. A 9.5.
Why? Why can't we just go to 10?
But these go to 11. We could just put it up to 11.
Yeah.
Why don't you make
9? Why do we got to end it at 9.5? That's the highest one.
Why can't you make 10 the highest?
Oh, that's just the largest one ever recorded.
Oh.
9.5, 1960 in Chile.
Will there ever be a 9.9 earthquake?
Almost 1,000 miles long of an earthquake. A mega quake, they call it.
So what is that like? Who felt it? Was it in 1,000 miles? How can it be 1,000 miles long? I don't understand that.
The crack.
Like that's like the crack that was down everybody's house?
Yeah, it went for 1,000 miles.
And what was in Chile? Chile.
Chile.
Do they ever get chili in Chile?
No, isn't it hot there?
I think so.
I think so.
But it's a really big country. It's like that long one.
Really?
In South America.
Like, yeah.
It probably gets cold somewhere along the coast.
Crazy, man.
They have chili. The chili.
We never deal with earthquakes. Do you remember that one we had that was like actually kind of scary?
Yes.
I thought it was just like a crazy 18-wheeler that drove by, and it ended up being an earthquake.
How long ago was that? Was that like our adult? Was that like
I
want
to say it was like 2-3 years ago.
Where was I?
I was sleeping. I remember. I was taking a nap.
You know what?
And I woke up.
I was also sleeping. Like, Isn't that strange? And I just remembered what happened. I was sleeping, and it woke me up, and I came out like, "What the fuck was that?"
You were like an 18-wheeler.
I had worked the night shift, and it woke me up. I was sleeping during the day. It's not something I tend to do.
Wow.
But I was like, "Holy shit!" Except I slept today too. Took a nap today.
Yeah. Do you sleep a lot? You take a lot of naps?
I've always been like that. Yeah. I just like if I'm tired, that's it.
But you probably wake up early, right?
Yeah, I wake up fairly early, so you know. But same thing. I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
That was crazy.
I thought
We've never felt anything like that.
I thought it was maybe a like a dump truck or something out in front of the house. I'm like, "Would somebody just have a load of rocks delivered to the street?" I'm like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yep.
So what's the highest? 10, I guess. But why not make 10 louder? Or we could just do 11. Just bring it up to 11.
Why 11? No, keep it at 10.
No, keep it. Just make
15.
10 the loudest.
You got to go by 5s.
Got to go by 5. So. Just change the scale of everything.
Yeah. So are you saying there's no way to prepare for an earthquake? You just got.
Just don't live with this earthquakes.
Yeah.
But does Morocco get earthquakes? I don't know. Apparently, they do now.
Apparently. We're spoiled here in our little East Coast area. We don't get earthquakes. We don't get tornadoes. We don't have really big insects.
Yeah.
We don't have.
We're not poisonous snakes. Not that I know of, anyway.
We don't have any of that stuff. We're just cool. We're just chilling over here.
We get ticks, though.
Yeah,
but that's not exactly.
I know all about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was from the mustache cream.
Oh, yes. That's right. Yes. The mustache cream. Thanks, Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey gave Jared Lyme disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's much of a way to prepare for earthquakes.
No, just get through it. Hang on tight.
Yep. That's our message this week for September's Prepared Month.
Hang on tight.
Hang on tight.
To whatever you can.
You know what you could do is practice jumping over cracks.
Yeah.
Like if you ever play, like when you were a kid, you play The Floor is Lava.
Yeah.
You jump from like the couch to the chair. Do that as an adult. So you can prepare for when your house breaks apart down the middle and you can jump from one side to the other.
That's it.
That's what I think
That's how you prepare for earthquakes.
Okay.
Play Floor is Lava.
The next thing in the news that we need to talk about.
Okay.
Let's hope I'm opening the right thing. Have you seen this ridiculous fucking thing? So this is India's...
India made it to the moon?
They claim that they made it to the moon.
They claim.
And they landed on the...
Just like we claimed.
South pole of the moon. And...
Oh, they landed on a different part.
This is what they say, where they landed. This is where...
What's this? Is this all different, like...
That's moon landing spots.
All the places people landed?
And they're all into this, saying, oh, we landed here. But this is the footage of what they... This is it, everybody.
Dude, what is that? A Fisher-Price toy?
So this happened a couple of weeks ago. It was in August. But this is what they said...
Come on, dude.
It looked like.
Yeah, but isn't that like the...
Doesn't that look like a digital...
Isn't that like the pod that shoots off the real ship?
Yeah, like that's like it came off a rocket or whatever, and it's like psh, 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 like landing,
or
and you
was
got
it
like
just
the
that
air
the whole time?
Shooting out. I don't know.
From launch to land.
But I mean, look at the moon.
That's what they had.
That's clearly not.
I'm telling you, man.
They didn't seem to say
Why
it was
get
a
me going
digital
on
rendering.
This? Why you got to get me going and get me in trouble?
Well, this is the next part of this you're going to love.
You know where this is? Universal Studios.
I don't even think so. This is like Bollywood Studios.
It's just
India.
It's just a green screen backdrop.
Yeah, dude, that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, look, all the people here are watching it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, look.
Like, we did it.
We did it. This is what they claimed happened.
Dude, that looks like something from Nickelodeon.
I feel like you could make a better...
I could.
Drawing of a space pod thing.
I could close my eyes right now and visualize a better spaceship than that.
So are you ready for the next...
Oh my God, there's more?
The next adventure for India?
Yeah. Is it Mars?
They're also making a submersible. Like the Titan. Like,
yeah, they're going to try to go see the Titanic too?
Theirs is a ball, though, at least. So I feel like a ball could withstand a little more
that
pressure.
Would make more sense.
Because it's got no seams or... Well, I mean, this one very clearly has seams, but...
So what's up with this then?
I think that's the comparison of... That's the Titan.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one. We'll flash this one.
Yeah. I feel like they have a better option there.
Yeah.
They have...
So on one hand, their space program, if it even exists, is not that great. But it looks like they got a pretty good handle on the submersibles.
They could throw that thing down deep.
I don't know what to say about that. Oh, they're gonna throw it down.
Sorry.
So that's it, man.
Indians Titan like submersible.
It's a they're a superpower.
Well, go for it, man. I hope they don't have any tragedies like we did.
I think they're gonna have better luck going down deep.
Real deep.
Than this fun thing.
I can't believe that, dude.
That's not.
I can't believe that.
I saw it and I was like, I can't wait to show Jared this because it's terrible.
That looks like Bear in the Big Blue House. You don't know what that is.
No, I don't.
It's fine.
Is it a religious thing?
No.
Oh, I thought it was like a Jesus.
No, it was like an old cartoon on Nickelodeon. Or not a cartoon. It was
Bear in the Big Blue House?
It was like a Gullah Gullah Island. Bear in the Big Blue House. Roly Poly Oly.
Roly Poly Oly. I know that one. I know Roly Poly Oly.
Thank God. Man. The Wiggles?
I know who the Wiggles are.
Fruit Salad song? I love that song, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just looks like something straight from Nickelodeon.
Dora the Explorer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I watched that with my niece.
What about Diego?
Who's like 22. No. That's like, it's related to Dora the Explorer.
It's like her cousin or something. They were like, we want a boy explorer.
It's stupid. Why?
And they were like, well, lucky for you, Dora has a cousin. And his name's Diego.
I feel like I'm on a green screen. Sorry.
On a green screen?
Because I have a gray shirt on and the walls kind of the same color. I'm like a floating head.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so they were, they wanted a boy.
I don't believe it, man. They did not land on the moon. I don't believe it.
They need to send Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, man. Swipe or no swiping.
Yeah. On the map. They need a map, obviously.
Why? You just pick a spot and you just land.
You just land. Right?
Same thing with the submarine.
It's the moon.
They'll throw it in the water.
Where's the landing area? I don't know. Somewhere flat.
Yeah, wherever you want, man.
There's no ocean. There's nothing to stop you. All right. So I have the next bomb I'm going to drop on you.
All right, man. That's 2 for 2 already.
Ready? Are you ready for this?
Let me try to guess real fast.
All right. Don't look at the screen because it's already there.
Okay.
The biggest thing that happened
just
this
going
week.
on my peripherals. There was a fire.
No.
In the.
No.
Oh, this shit. Oh my God, dude.
So I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about how
let's
ridiculous
talk about
this was.
This is stupid.
So this is an alien.
So what about this one? This is what they are claiming they have in Mexico.
Yeah, it's a 1,000-year-old mummified alien corpse.
Yeah.
Displayed in glass.
That looks like fucking E.T.
Yeah, that's real though.
It's
not real,
because
isn't
I
it?
came across this already, and I already came across everybody debunking it.
Oh, it's yeah, but they were saying it was
they had
debunked.
it was from something else, wasn't it?
How come I can't see this one? I want to see it. What?
It was from something else, like a movie or something.
E.T. was it from E.T.?
No.
It looks like
E.T.
E.T.
This exact thing, this exact figure looking thing.
Oh, really?
It was in a movie.
All right. So my question is. So they really tried to pass it off as a.
Yeah, they did.
And this is the government of Mexico.
I know.
My question to you and to you and to the people on the other camera and everybody listening at home on Spotify. How did they get to this point where somebody passed that off as an alien? And the government was like, "Oh my God, we need to reveal this." Yeah. Or do you think they were? Do you think somebody presented it to the government was like, "We have an alien corpse"?
I think this is like one of those.
This is like somebody was really good at convincing them that it was real, or do you think they were like, "Yeah, well, just tell people it's real"?
Yeah.
Like I
think this is one of like those rat race situations where like we already dropped the bomb saying we had aliens.
Yeah.
And now Mexico was like, "We'll do you one better. We found aliens, and here's a picture of it."
Yeah, here it is, motherfucker.
They're like, "Take that, America."
I swear to God, we're slipping into idiocracy, dude. It's so... Oh, man.
this is like our moon landing, you know?
Yes.
They're like, no, we did it first. Here's proof. Here's a video that we filmed in our backyard.
Yeah, we're sending more stuff out. India's like,
yeah, man. I wish I could
render
remember
that, and there you go. There's our animation. I mean,
I really wish I could remember where.
I saw something about eggs. They had eggs inside of it, and they did like an X-ray scan.
Aliens or magic realism.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Ready? Debunked. Well.
Let me see.
Same exact thing. What the hell is that? Sailor Moon? So, is it this one? Yeah, it had like eggs inside of it.
These pictures is what they showed, right?
Yeah, is Mexico's alien really fake?
Yeah.
I mean, are people really asking that question? It's not that hard to...
All right, let's take this in a different direction, okay? Say this is real, and this really is what aliens are.
Look how serious that guy is.
And
sorry. Yes.
And this is what aliens are.
Mm-hmm.
Are you intimidated by that? Are you scared by that? Or you're like, cool, that's definitely something we could be like best friends with?
I feel like they could be, we could all have our own little group of alien little buddies to hang out with.
Like they'd be really good at like gardening.
Yeah, like garden gnomes.
Or like cleaning pools.
Like real life garden gnomes. You give them some scuba gear. How cute would that be? They're kind of cute.
You're right. You can't
if that
fear
wasn't
that.
All dead and
you can't
mummified.
Be scared by that.
Yeah. Like you're like, hey little buddy, I gotta like my niece dropped her necklace on the bottom of the pool. Do you think you could
dive in there and
he's like, I gotta he puts a little scuba gear on.
Is that your alien language?
Yeah,
wow, that's awesome. That's really.
They definitely talk with their hands. I could see that because they got such long arms. They're like,
yeah. When they're angry, they just spit.
Yeah. You're like, what happened?
Yeah, man, exactly.
And then
like, you gotta dive in and get that necklace all by
and like
yourself.
one person always kind of like knows
a
little bit, like not knows their language, but no, like understands them.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, he's mad at you because you like.
Yeah. He thinks he has it all figured out,
like,
but he's totally wrong.
Yeah, like you were blocking the sun, man. Like you can't stand on the side of them like that. You're like, what? Look at him, he's mad.
Yeah, man.
And he's just like, all pissed off, walking around the yard.
I just can't. I can't.
What do they eat, you think?
If that's it, then that's really disappointing.
Yeah. What if those are like the babies?
Yeah, what if they just found like kid aliens? That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And the adults look like something totally different.
I can't get over that guy's face.
It looks
He's
like
so
this
angry.
guy right here.
Yeah, all the adults look like E.T.
Yeah.
And that's just like the teenagers.
They love Reese's.
They love Reese's. I'm so happy you say that the right way. Reese's. A lot of
Reese's.
Reese's
Pieces.
Oh, dude, that drives me insane. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, man.
Reese's. Yeah, Reese's. That's why we're friends.
What's up with this thing?
I don't know what that is. That's an even creepier alien.
See, like if that's what it was, then I'd be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That thing can blow your head off in 2 seconds flat.
Right. Mind powers, all sorts of creepy weird
like
shit.
The front of his skull would open up and it would be a beam and it would just fucking destroy you.
Oh man,
that's scary.
Yeah, that's creepy as fuck.
But that thing, man, come on.
Yeah, these little mummified guys.
I could snuggle with that in bed.
Look how small it is next to that guy. They're like 2 feet tall.
This guy is so crazy.
I really want them though as friends, and like you build them a little house in your yard.
Yeah, dude.
And
you could have like a whole alien village in your yard.
And they're like, oh, that's Marmac and his wife.
Wow,
and
dude.
Also,
you've had this all figured out.
It's just all coming to me now, and that's their son Bob.
Bob, you gotta have at least one.
Yeah, just one with a regular Jeff. It's Snarnak and Bish. I don't even remember what I said. Bishnu.
Mine would be like, that's Samson the Destroyer.
Samson the Destroyer. It's Samson the Destroyer of Worlds.
That's right, baby.
And his sister.
And Jeff.
And Jeff.
And nobody likes him.
And his sister, Shelly.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and they'd wear clothes.
I'm curious to see where this is going to go.
Yeah. I feel like...
so the Mexican government...
They were like, this
legit
is it.
said this is
legitimately
this is what we have.
Put him out in a glass case, and they were like, here it is, everyone.
Here it is.
This is our alien that we found.
Wow, man.
And it's 1,000 years old. Somehow they know that. And it's mummified for some reason.
Of course.
Because otherwise, why would it last?
Yeah.
I don't know. But have you ever seen an actual mummy? Like the mummified human?
Human?
Yeah, they're all like... kind of like skeletal. They're all like sucked in.
Did you hear?
So I wonder if they'd have a little more meat in the bones. You know what I'm saying? They'd have like, what if they were like bulky and jacked?
Oh, you think so?
Imagine.
Like that? Yeah, that's the mummified version.
Yeah, that's
of
the
it,
mummified
so
version. So they're walking around all beefy.
Or what if they could expand?
Can you imagine if they're like bros?
Their arms could go up and turn into spikes.
Oh shit! Maybe they had like feathery wings too. Maybe that's what the people in the Bible thought were angels. It was fucking aliens.
Wow.
We're going off.
Dang, son. That would make so much more sense.
Yeah. Other than a bunch of made-up stories.
They weren't angels. They were just aliens.
They were aliens, and they had wings.
And they could fly around and destroy you.
Yeah.
Like angels.
Yeah. Like angels. Pretty much. Their face would open up, and a laser beam shoots out.
Did you hear about the guy who got arrested and had like 1,000-year-old corpse in his backpack?
No.
Just carrying it around?
No, when did that happen?
It was his lover. It was like his girlfriend. That's what he claimed.
But how old
But it was just a mummy that he had like stole from some kind of...
Like a museum or something?
I guess, yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up.
I didn't dig too deep into it, but it showed a picture of him and the backpack he had with like the mummy all curled up in his bag.
Oh, really? That's kind of funny. Oh, boy.
Here he is.
Is any of this... Is it this?
Where's this guy at? Yeah, look at this.
What the fuck?
That's what he had in his bag.
Wow.
That's the guy right there.
An 800-year-old mummy. Wow, that's
there
the guy,
you go.
huh?
Yeah, you can just show that. He was claiming it was
you can
his...
just show that.
Yeah, see? Calls his girlfriend. Just carries her around in the bag like that.
Wow. I mean...
Imagine talking to this guy. He's got his bag on. You're like, you smell that, dude?
And he's like, yeah, what is that? Oh, yeah.
He's like, oh,
he's
it's just
been around it for so long.
It's my girlfriend.
Know. Yeah.
She gets a little smelly sometimes.
Wow, that's fucked.
Isn't that wild?
I mean, if you were going to say, what do you think the guy looks like? I'd probably describe that exact person.
Yeah, man.
He doesn't look right.
It looks like a nice jacket he's got on, though. I like the white stripes on his sleeves there.
Yeah, it's like a riding jacket.
It's like a leather jacket.
It's like a Wolverine.
Oh, click on this one right here.
Like a Wolverine jacket.
So I can see the rest of that.
You just want to see the jacket.
Look at that jacket, dude.
And he's like, hey, everybody. Like, he's got a big smile on his face in this one.
He's like, why you bother me? This is my girlfriend.
And what is this? This is a backpack?
I
or
guess.
Like a duffel bag or something? That's the weirdest fucking bag I've ever seen.
You know.
It's just designed to carry a body.
I wonder how they found this guy and and then how they found out what's in the bag.
They followed the smell. And
like, sir, can we search your bag? He's like, no.
The cops involved, they were like, that guy smells really bad. I don't know what's in. I mean, you can kind of tell the difference between like rotting meat and like shit. You know what I mean? Like, if it's just a bunch of like rotten vegetables, you're like, oof.
Yeah.
Gross.
But I wonder if it wouldn't have a smell if it was 800 years old. Like all the smell's gone already. It's just kind of like...
Maybe.
It's just kind of in your backpack.
It smells like beef jerky.
Ugh.
Human jerky.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's him. He looks like...
crazy, right?
You ever seen Nacho Libre?
I love Nacho Libre.
You know, the dude that he hangs out with? Yeah. The crazy dirty guy that's like an animal?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So that's all I had for this week. I had a whole...
And look at that. I even had something for you.
A whole thing prepared.
Yeah?
That is a whole episode in itself. So we're not even going to...
You're going to save it?
Yeah, I'm going to save it. Maybe next week.
Wow.
We'll do a little teaser. Next week will be more... You know what, though?
Is next week already the last week of...
I want to say it is, but I got to check the date.
September?
Because...
These months, man, they fly by.
They
fly.
We'll have to do this next week.
Yeah.
Because it talks about the end of the world's coming.
Yeah.
September 23rd or 24th. And after we record next week's episode...
That's it. That's the last time we're going to see you guys.
Either this will be the last episode, or if you hear the next one after this, we're wrong. This is the last one of the month.
Wow.
But you know what time it is?
Before we do it.
Yes.
No. Never mind. I guess I don't want to. Do you know how the world... what are they claiming? Natural disaster?
Yeah.
Or war?
No, there's
another natural disaster.
There's a few different things that people are claiming.
But it's a natural disaster type thing.
I want to say so, yeah.
All right.
So that's it.
Probably gonna freeze over, right? You ever see The Day After Tomorrow?
All sorts of predictions. Yeah, there's a lot of movies that predict.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Where the world freezes over.
The world freezes. Oh no! I feel like I've seen parts of that.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Jake
considering,
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. So, it's time
for the odd questions. Odd questions. Yeah. Nice.
All right. Is this one from Susan from Ohio?
Susan.
Lansing, Michigan, you're
Slap
on the
me
air.
silly, Susan.
Yeah, silly Susan. What'd she say, Jared? I can't see it from here.
It says, hi. If you could have any celebrity guest on your show, who would you pick?
Oh.
Any celebrity guest.
Any celebrity guest.
Are you going to go like entertainment celebrity, or are you going to go like scientist celebrity?
Oh, Jesus.
Right? You could go either way with it.
You shouldn't have said that.
Or like,
because now I don't know.
Or like.
So I think I've answered this question before. And I want to say I said Nick Offerman, who is, have you ever seen Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
He's Ron Swanson.
Oh, Ron Swanson.
He's, not only is he an actor, but he has like a woodworking shop. He's a really interesting dude.
Oh, yeah?
I've read his book and stuff. Like, he's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's my answer.
No?
No.
Not this time.
I've changed. Not this time.
Sorry, man.
I've changed it.
He doesn't want you on the show anymore.
Susie. Susan?
No, not Susan.
Sally? What's her name? Susie?
No, it's Susan. Go ahead.
So who would you pick? Because I'm still thinking about it. I don't know.
Who would I pick?
Yeah.
I would get Ozzy Osbourne on this show.
Yeah?
Yeah. Before he's gone.
Before he's dead.
I want to talk to that man.
Oh, my God.
I want to have a discussion with that man. Exactly, dude.
You'd be like, what was it like recording with Randy Rhoads in 1981?
Yeah.
He'd be like, what we did is you played the guitar.
It would be it would be the best podcast episode we ever did.
Sean.
Exactly. And I'll be like, wow, continue.
We could just do that. We could do that now.
Yeah.
I'll put the round glasses on.
Yeah.
Black wig.
I just think, I just want to ask him a bunch of questions. Like,
yeah.
That dude needs to be like scientifically like examined. The amount of drugs and alcohol that dude has taken, he should have been dead so many times over.
I think that's why.
Like, we got to get some vials of his blood before he's gone.
I think that's why he's alive in the state that he is. He's just like fried.
Yeah, we got to get his brain though.
Fried.
No, we got to get it.
Do you know who Lemmy is? So he's a bass player from Motorhead.
Oh, okay.
He passed away a few years ago, but he was old.
Poor bass players. They never get enough credit. Huh?
He like drank a shitload of alcohol, and he did a lot of like speed.
Really?
And that kind of thing. But I saw an interview with him. There was an old interview from years ago, and they said, "Oh, rock and roll, people are like dropping like flies. Yeah. They're always doing drugs. They get addicted to this, they're addicted to that, and they die." And he's like, they were like, "How are you still alive?" Basically, they were just like, "How do you do it?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, I never touched heroin."
That's the key.
That's the key. He just never did heroin. And he's like, I did everything else.
That's the ticket.
I love speed.
That's it.
We're like, all right.
So you can do everything. Just stay away from heroin.
Just stay away from heroin. Okay. And then you live.
That's it.
Apparently,
a long life.
Forever.
and be in a rock band.
Yeah, called Motorhead. Forever.
What a band,
Lemmy is God.
That's a good-ass band.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. So, what if you could interview any celebrity that's dead?
That's dead?
Yeah.
Bring them back. Bring them on the show.
Yeah, bring them back, and they're not dead.
Have one of our alien friends revive them.
They're like,
yeah. Imagine if they could go to grave sites and just like
John Lennon shows
bring
up.
them right back.
He's like, where the hell? Where bloody hell am I?
Dead. I feel like I'm gonna really waste this one.
I'm only asking because I have an answer for the dead
Do you?
one. Yeah, I'm still thinking about the living.
All right.
So my dead person would be Anthony Bourdain. He's over there. He's
that guy.
Yeah. Just because I think he lived an interesting life, and he was pretty cool.
I don't know a whole lot about that guy.
And then to be like, hey, did you kill yourself?
Is he the one that like traveled a lot?
Yeah, he had shows about traveling, and he was a chef.
Eating food?
He was a chef, and he worked, his first job was out in P-Town at like Portuguese restaurants and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And he was really an interesting guy. My throat's so dry right now.
Wow, man.
I'm going to die.
Drink some water, man. Hurry. I know. We're on a tight supply here. Hurricane Lee came in and took all of our water supplies. Dead?
Dead celebrity.
I guess Chris Cornell.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. I would like to pick his brain a little bit, just because the whole how all that went down and how all that happened is really interesting to me.
Yeah. He seemed like a really down-to-earth kind of guy.
Yeah, he seemed super level.
He had the voice of an angel.
Yeah. He had a lot of emotion, a lot of passion,
he did.
A lot of drive.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. That's a good one.
Yep.
So, living celebrities, we got Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy, man. How great would that be?
That'd be great. I don't know who the hell I would want to talk to.
Have you seen the video of Ozzy walking down the street with like his
recently?
I don't know who that lady. Yeah, he's like falling into the bush
all over the place. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. The last couple of times I've seen him,
he's gonna be gone soon.
Last couple of times I've seen, video of him.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's like really scary.
It's rough.
I think some
it keeps going, dude.
Some rapper sampled his music.
Post Malone.
I don't know. It was in there, and it was
Posty brought Ozzy back to life. I swear to God.
Was it Crazy Train or something was playing in the background?
Oh.
Oh no, maybe not. I don't know what song it was. No, it was like the beginning of Crazy Train.
Oh, my,
and he's like listening to it with like headphones on. Like he was like all fucked up.
It's so crazy too. Like
hey,
how
like rapping over it. And he's like, that's not my voice.
Oh, my God. We ruin all that stuff now.
Yeah, everything's ruined.
But it's just crazy how, like, he can barely talk. But, like, when that dude's on stage, he can sing, like, flawlessly.
Yeah. It's
like, what happens in your brain that, like...
I've wondered what drugs they put him on.
To get that?
To get him. It's like...
You think so?
I don't know the milligrams of like Adderall or Ritalin, but like 1 million milligrams of.
Or what if it's the opposite? What if he's good to go on stage, and then when he gets off, they drug him because he knows too much.
Because he knows too much.
They're like, shut the fuck up, take these drugs.
Maybe.
Yeah, man.
I'm just
who's your dead celebrity coming on the show?
Jared Sears. No, I'm lucky. I get you every week.
That's it, baby.
Dude, I can't think of anybody that I like.
No?
Not to the point of like wanting to talk to them.
No?
Oh, you know what? You know who I would pick? Because you said the science thing before. I think Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, you would have
I think he'd fucking blow our minds.
Yeah.
And he'd convince you that space is real.
He can try, man.
If anybody could do it.
It would be him.
Yeah. Him or Bill Nye.
Who's the Peterson?
Jared Peterson?
No.
Lacey Peterson. Pete Peterson.
Pete Peterson.
I don't know.
Peterson.
Pearson.
Pearson.
Pearson?
The therapist guy, the all-wise, knowledgeable man.
Dr. Phil?
No. Fuck Dr. Phil. Oh, my God,
why would
dude.
you...
Oh, my God.
Pierce Brosnan. Where the hell's the mouse? There it is.
Peterson. George Peterson. No, not George.
Jordan?
Jordan Peterson. Yeah, Jordan Peterson.
Is that the guy?
That's
I
the
don't
guy
know who
I'm
this
talking
guy
about.
is. Oh, this guy. I know who this guy is now. I see his face.
He's the wise man.
Is he wise man?
Yeah.
I've heard him say a couple of things where I'm like, this guy's a fucking douche.
Really?
And then I've heard him say other stuff where I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no,
all
he's
right.
great. He's got a lot of good stuff. He's got a lot of mental health stuff, a lot of even like relationship stuff. He's just like, I don't know. He's a psychologist, man. Clinical psychologist.
Oh, clinical. I thought you were talking about Dr. Phil at first.
No.
He's like, why would you...
You think Dr. Phil's real, or he's just on some like puppet strings?
Puppet strings for sure.
Yeah.
Oprah.
Ooh, you're gonna have a lot of mad people.
Oprah's like...
Oprah.
That's That's how he became
That's how
famous.
he started?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He showed up on her show.
Magically.
Now
he's
we
like,
have
I'm a doctor.
Now we have Dr. Phil, and he's like, hi, everybody. It's me, Dr. Phil. I'm almost doing a Bill Clinton impersonation now.
I couldn't have him as my
Hi,
therapist.
everybody. How are you?
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. No.
I just
You'd
couldn't
be like,
take him.
why would you do that? I
I'd
love
just
doing
be
that.
staring at his mustache the whole time. Be like,
And then it's like, like it moves.
yeah.
It moves like a caterpillar.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck was that?
Wow, I'm surprised you don't know a whole lot about Jordan Peterson.
I don't know a lot about
Shocked.
him. I know who he is.
I thought everybody did.
Now let us see him. What does it say? He was born in 1989. Oh no, his spouse?
That's
oh,
his
married.
spouse, yeah.
I thought it said his spouse was born in 1989. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh,
I'm like, he's 61
he's
and
61, man.
he's dating a girl that's in her 30s. Holy shit. This guy's the man.
Wow.
Is that her? That's his wife?
No.
Oh, wow.
Was that his daughter? Yeah, that's his
That's
daughter.
his wife. She's young. She's 31. See,
No.
I knew it.
Tammy. That's his wife.
That's his wife.
Russell Brand's his
Russell
nephew.
Brand's his what? What?
And
That's his wife? How
Andrew
come there's no
Tate
picture
is
of his wife? That's his
cousin.
wife? Gah!
Did you just click it to get rid of it? That's how much you...
Russell Brand's really interesting, too. I would have him on.
Yeah, that would be a weird conversation.
You know what's funny is I got his...
Matt Walsh?
I almost said rented. I rented his book from the library.
Yeah.
And the library. So I couldn't get through it because the book is written very obviously by him.
Yeah.
And when you're reading it, you hear his voice.
Really?
So it's like,
it's just tough to get
like
through.
you like read a paragraph and you're like, oh, I'm like, it was
Yeah.
like listening to him read it,
Yeah.
like speak really slow because I'm a slow reader, but he's a fast talker. So it's like painful to get through. If he were to read it to you, you'd be like, you'd be enthralled. You'd be like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
But like to read it slowly,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God.
Is Matt Walsh related to Louis C.K.?
Who's Matt Walsh?
Doesn't that look like Louis C.K.? What?
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 The picture of Matt Walsh
Is not Matt
is
Walsh.
not is that Matt Walsh? I'm assuming that's actually Matt Walsh.
No,
and
that's,
this guy's
that's Jason Kempen.
Okay.
Man, see, you can't trust anything on
Can't
Google
trust
these
Google.
days.
Who the hell's this jerk?
I saw your thing about that.
It's Joe Rogan.
A lot of girls get turned off when they find out
Let's
their
talk
man listens to Joe Rogan.
Yep. And you know who they get turned on by?
Odd People Podcast.
The Odd People
You
Podcast.
know what I'm saying?
When
So forget Joe Rogan.
so if you mention to your girlfriend that,
If you want a girlfriend, don't listen to Joe Rogan.
it's mostly men that listen to the show. It is. Our demographic
Oh,
is mostly
ours?
men. Yeah, our show, yeah.
Oh,
So if you're getting with a girl, going on a date,
that's it. We
be like, what do you think about Joe Rogan? And they're going to go, and then you can be like, oh shit, I'm not this ain't gonna last long. What do you think about the Odd People podcast?
That's right.
They'll say who, and then you get to explain to them how cool the show is and how great it is.
Correct.
For everybody.
100%.
And that we support women. We support women's rights.
Who don't want to listen to Joe Rogan. We support you.
Yeah. We support anybody that listens to the Odd People podcast. Especially people that listen to it on Spotify and then watch it on YouTube. In that order. Both. You got to hit both.
You got to do it all.
Yeah, I got to do it all, man. I think this has been a good episode.
Yeah, man. That's a lot of stuff in 1 week.
Is this your dude though? What's his face?
What? Who? Jordan Peterson?
I gotta back up a bunch. Here we go.
Jordan Peterson? Yeah, that was the guy I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
So this is your pick, or is it Ozzy? I just forgot
his name. No, it's definitely Ozzy.
Oh, okay.
I just thought that would be a good pick for you, but you didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, I don't think of him as a person.
Well. Oh, that's why he was canceled. Professionally canceled for trans stance.
Ah, yeah. See, fuck him.
See, fuck you, Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, no, I like trans people. I think there's nothing wrong with it.
That's right.
Sorry if you disagree with me. You can disagree with me, and I'm okay with that too.
Let them do whatever they want.
That's my stance. Jordan. That's my stance on everything.
Just do whatever you want.
If I disagree with you, I don't care.
Deal with it. You
can continue to disagree with me, and it doesn't bother me. I'll never try to convince you otherwise. I don't give a shit.
I like your stance on that.
So, you got anything to say to the people? We're well over an hour here.
Are we?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, not that anybody really cares. We could just keep going.
So you know what I have to say? Thank you for making it to the end of this episode and getting through all that Jordan Peterson nonsense we just went over.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you. We love you. And keep watching us, please.
Yeah.
So we don't get canceled like Jordan Peterson did.
You can't cancel us.
No, you can't. You can try.
We don't give a shit.
That's right. And stop listening to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend will break up with you.
That'll get us canceled by Joe Rogan. He'll be like,
he'll
talk to his people in Spotify.
I'll be like, you think because you're bald, you have...
Yeah. You know what? I bet between me and you both at the same time, he can't take us.
We could take him.
We could take him. Fuck that guy.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to say all my stuff. Try not to fall asleep.
Okay.
You can support the show. Oh, and thank you.
Oh, do you have anything you'd like to say to the people, Matt?
Yes, thank you, everybody, for listening. Cool. You can support the show by clicking the links and do that stuff on the episode of the show. And you can go check out all the social media.
All of it.
On Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. And TikTok. Yeah. And Jared's been putting together some very nice short clips.
I've been doing it.
And we're putting them on TikTok. We've been putting them on Instagram. Yeah. I've been putting them on the YouTube as like shorts.
Oh, little shorts. Cool, man.
It's been going good.
We're doing
this
our
whole
thing.
Video thing. I want to thank a very special thank you to Nate.
Nate the Great.
Nate the Great for being our video editor.
That's it. Doing his thing.
It's really, really appreciate it. It's really awesome.
Yep.
Back to the pre-recorded words. Go check out oddpeoplepodcast.com for all your podcast needs. Your needs include merch, because that also helps support the show.
Redbubble.
And you go to the link for the redbubble.com is on our website. Leapfrog, that way. Yeah. Just go to that. And then you buy a Cardi B sticker. And
boom.
On a t-shirt or whatever.
That's
and thank you for listening to the show today. We love you. Thank you very much. Stay
creative.
Stay
odd.
Stay
humble.
Odd. Yes, stay odd. We love you.
Peace.
Goodbye, everybody.